Huge pain. Every Tuesday I have huge pain. Of course, people listening have huge pain listening. But last week it was the anal fissure. I won't get back into that because I've taken all the ointments and antibiotics for 3 days. So I'm good for now. This time I hurt my finger squatting for some reason. I don't know, just holding the bar too tight or whatever. Or the guy gripping my wrist, something in the middle finger. So what happened is, and I know this only later because while driving out of the place, I suddenly got cut by this BMC truck. And you know my pet peeves, right? Don't like trucks. Not the BMC. I love the BMC. Don't like trucks.
Yeah.
So I fingered him and I went like this and I felt acute pain and I couldn't complete it. So it's really embarrassing when you want to insult someone and you can't complete the insult. So I just looked like a beggar asking for a loan from the BMC truck guy at the end of it. It was very embarrassing.
You were asking the BMC for arms.
But he was confused because like, what is this guy coming close to the thing and then putting, something like that.
He didn't recognize you?
Of course he did. He said, Shah Rukh, aapka picture release hai." So
Hey, you upgrade yourself from Sajid Khan. That's great.
Wait, Sajid Khan is upgrade from Shah Rukh. What are you saying?
I know. In the sense, Sajid Khan was the guy they...
Listen, Sajid is the most popular Khan at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
All said and done.
Isn't he like
Why?
He got thrown out of Big Boss
You're right,
last week.
Ayushi.
But
He
isn't
is.
That
he
too,
like
yeah.
a-
Ayushi, that too.
What?
That
What?
too.
Offender?
Everybody's allowed one
Yeah.
mistake in life. Okay, sorry, 2. Or maybe 3. How many is it? 4?
Yeah.
10.
We can't talk
15.
to
I don't know.
Cyrus
He's
about
your
this.
friend,
It's very
Cyrus. You
not
tell
okay.
us.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
not okay.
Sparish, you want
Hey.
to change the topic?
I'm not the defender of anyone here. What are you saying, guys?
Wait, Sriram, you're the co-host, right? Today?
Yes, yes.
But
Change
What a start to co-host.
Shri,
Yeah.
Mr. Ram,
Yes.
can you not have this body language of the Phantom? Because that sounds like you don't like us.
Hey.
Why are you
What?
like this?
I
Oh,
don't
you're
know.
feeling cold. They're
Yeah,
feeling
I am
cold.
feeling.
Huh.
Is it just me or there's a nip in the air now
I'll
in
check.
the city
That's
these
in
days?
the
There's a nip in the air.
That's why I wore a jacket. I was like, oh, this is my chance. I wore
Well,
like
I just
a
thought you're
jacket.
part of the biker gang in Bandra.
Is
no,
there? I think
no, I
there's
was
something
Have you seen the
about.
biker gang in Bandra early morning?
Really, there's a
What?
biker
Rich.
gang.
Oh God, you haven't seen them?
I'm
dress
part
up
of a
like
bicycle gang in the
Eskimo.
morning, not
That's
biker.
South Bombay.
They
They're
wear
horrible.
leather jackets even
Leather
in summer.
jackets
it's
in the
amazing.
summer. Yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
seen these guys?
No, I haven't. I don't live in Bandra.
They're straight
That's
out of
correct.
India is not a poor country textbook. You see them, the smallest bike is 1000cc.
Yeah.
And they're roaring away. And some poor guy, middle class guy on his Hero Honda, it's not starting. And he's just, trying to
Wow.
Cyrus,
Cyrus,
you're
you
the
got a
editor
hero
of
on
that
now?
magazine, no?
No, I when we drive to Alibag, because I have to take my wife there and drop her off so that there's peace in Malabar Hill. Those situations, I can't believe you haven't seen these guys. They're a little scary. This is intimidating. Suddenly 10 of them come.
It's the Hells Angels of
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
Hill Road Angels.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Carter Road Killers. Let's all come up with a name. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was a proper biker group. But I'm
Huge.
sure. But
I've
you know
seen
what?
them.
I've realized in Bombay there is a group for everything.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
just find them. They're there. They exist.
Is
They're
there a group?
cyclists.
Is there a group that really
End of
loves
list.
Maharashtrians and really cares
Yeah,
for
it's
them?
called the
And
Two groups.
It's called
two
the
groups now or
It's
shit?
called the Parsi Sena. Those two groups you talk
So-
about
oh.
is wishy-washy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
wishy-washy.
I'm not
Acha.
sure what they like.
So you've forgotten the MNS contagions.
Do they love them? I don't
MNS
know.
has to perform a little better. MNS is like me on the podcast. It's insignificant after some time, really.
MNS just reminds
I like
me
the way
of
you
the
won't
day
correct
of
me and say, no,
MNS.
old man.
It's absolutely
Like
not.
the-
It's-
Like pictures when you have to send an
I
MMS
remember,
to
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah,
they
it's
send
an
a
MMS,
picture.
Can I
Yeah.
address
Why
the...
were they always dirty pictures? Or they're
What?
the only ones that made the
Wait,
news?
what dirty pictures? I missed this conversation.
No.
MMS. Why were MMS is always
Oh, you
Wasn't
went
dirty.
there. You went there.
Yeah.
Okay,
A movie called something?
Yeah, there was.
Ragini
Ekta Kapoor
MMS.
film.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Which,
remember-
incidentally, fun fact, guys, the
You wrote.
opening scene is of Tanmay Bhatt jerking off. So, yeah, that
It's
is.
been 3 minutes.
Yes,
It's been 3
One second,
minutes. of the
that's
show.
exactly
One
what
second.
Ayushi,
One
people
second.
who saw the movie
One
also said the
second.
same thing.
One
It's been 3 minutes, Tanmay Bhatt.
Yeah.
Can you not, like,
Yeah.
just, yeah.
That's it? Bro, they should have called me. It takes me 3 minutes to get started. I mean, what are you talking
Wow,
about?
it's inverse. Your shahs are 13 seconds,
can't
but
even-
your other things...
No, I can't open the pant. My finger's paining. I can't. The dexterity's not there.
Especially after the bar
Yeah.
lifting
But will you not do this
That's a weird
girly
story.
lifting?
Sorry, I don't know. I feel anyone who goes to the gym is girly. So there
Thanks,
you go.
thanks a lot. I like
Why?
that.
Because it's a good thing to be,
Such
you know,
a
go to the
sexist
gym.
remark. What's wrong with
There you
girly?
go.
I
meant
Oh,
it-
I'm confused as to which thread to pull out at
Yeah.
this point.
Hey.
Like, where do I go
Let's
with
go
this?
back to
lifting?
Let's go back to Sajid
Really?
Khan. Let's go back to
Speaking of the
Sajid
shift,
Khan.
speaking of the shifts, I just switched. It happens all the time. Can I talk to Niv for a second?
Yes.
Because,
Yes, of
What?
course.
Why?
Again, not trying to flirt. This is
Oh,
happening
no.
far too often. But what's with the hair? You've done something to your hair, and do not deny it.
I didn't do anything to my hair, so
The
I tried to
nation
do
needs
something
to
to my
know.
hair. So I did.
There's
I
a
don't
glamour
know.
element to
Do
the
you
hair.
know about the curly girl?
Method?
Method.
Yeah, of course I do.
Now, which
Okay,
hair?
so I've been-
What hair is this?
Okay, so he does it.
She's
Sriraam,
got
you
the
have
curly girl.
hair
This is the
thing.
curly
girl.
Oh yeah, but don't you use shampoos without sulfates and stuff?
I don't
Remember
think
we
he's
were
ever
having
heard
this
of that.
conversation.
No clue what
Come
that
on,
is.
Sriraam. I was asking you what you do about your hair, and then you told me something about what you use, like a gel or something.
How do you want to play
don't
this?
you use something?
As your
on
I
lawyer?
your
think that's a
hair?
Sri, how do you
conversation with
wanna
a
play this?
different curly guy you
okay.
had.
No, do you want to play dumb
But you
about it,
have
or you
such
want to
curly
just
hair.
take over the
You
whole
don't
subject?
use a
What is the
curly
shampoo with
method?
sulfate? I'll tell you what I have. At this point, it's Dove shampoo and conditioner.
In Marathi, we say Dao.
Dove.
Please say it correctly.
But
Dao.
you spray something afterwards.
And
How
live
dare
on.
you, Niv?
Yeah.
He's like an uncle.
Oh, okay. So he
What he
has.
sprays in his own 3 minutes, like Tanmay Bhatt, is not for us to know. Yeah.
But you should use the
Man.
curly girl hair method.
What
What
is a
is
curly
it?
girl?
Yeah.
Stop.
When your
You're
hair
shaming
is
us.
a little
Niv.
wavy or curly, usually they say you can use like a hair cream and stuff and scrunch it. It's a whole process.
One sec.
It's a method
you
of
want to remove
maintaining your
curls?
No,
No,
it's a
you
method
wanna
of
maintain
maintaining
curls.
your
Yeah,
curls.
you want to get
and like
the
making
curls.
them pop and giving them like the
How does
best
he not know
bounce.
this?
Yeah.
He's the curl king.
And definition.
Oh.
And like
So that's what you've done?
live.
Yeah, and a volume.
Ladies.
Okay. Anyway,
Help.
That is the most ladylike, like most girly thing I've done on the show.
On the
so
show?
far. It's just
Nice.
like this.
That's why I
And
told
Cyrus
Cyrus-
got immediately annoyed and
No.
This is a whole Instagram search wormhole that I'm not a part of, which you guys have been
remember
into.
one
yeah.
thing, again, a product of the 90s, which means I would go with a basket to get lady products for my mother and sister. Because
Yeah.
I would be sent on a Saturday morning as a 10, 12-year-old, which includes sanitary napkins and all these strange
Yeah.
things.
Strange,
So, hello.
correct.
Yeah. No, as in, so I've gone through that whole thing. Nothing phases me.
No, I truly, that's
Hmm.
one sentence I 100% believe. I don't think anything phases you. Like, I do not believe. You could
And
see
God
anything
bless
and
the
Cyrus would be
Gujarat.
like, yeah.
Ayushi, God bless your cousins, the Gujarati Banyas, who sell these things because they're interested in business. There's no moral issue or
They
ethical
don't
issue.
care. They'll sell you anything.
Ha bolo, and that's it.
And over the counter means anything. It's like prescription
Oh, yeah.
not needed.
Of course.
Doesn't need it. You can buy anything. And you can go with a straight face
This
and
is
ask
so
for every
true.
single
Yeah.
thing. And
So
they
what's the most like?
Colours
Once,
of
once they know
what's-
you, there's
yeah,
no
what-
question. No
but
one's gonna
what's the
ask you.
most non-prescriptive like thing that you've purchased?
That
like
curly hair
something?
shampoo.
Oh,
You know,
that.
honestly, it was a...
The girl actually
it was a top
Comes with the
cream.
shampoo.
Yeah, comes with the shampoo.
Two
yeah.
in
It's
one,
like an
huh?
acne cream, and after I bought it, it said prescription required, and I
Which
felt
cream?
so
Which one?
dangerous. It's for acne.
is
Okay.
it like
Why-
the
why do you
spot
need-
treatment thing?
Yeah, because I'm having a problem.
Why
Oh,
would you
man.
need a prescription for acne? I mean,
Because
they-
some of them have steroids.
is it?
Also,
Wow.
Yeah.
So you get big cheeks.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And
Note-
then it
note
makes
to
you
Adnan
glow and then
Sami.
you get a
Damn it.
diamond.
But yeah, he gave it to me over the counter. He didn't even question it. I've never felt so dangerous in my life. I was like, wow, look at me.
So
Yeah.
that's the most illegal thing you've purchased.
So have you ever tried?
Over the counter.
Over the
Yes.
counter? Okay. Oh, okay.
Ayushi,
huh.
you should try give me a cocaine. And see how they react.
They be
You
like,
never know.
get out.
Yeah.
So what did you do
Look
to
at
your
competitive
hair?
comics.
I
Sriraam is not
tried-
even laughing at
so-
our little
No, because
revelry that's happening on the side.
no,
Serious comedian.
Sparsh was adjusting my mic, and it has a very
Oh,
sexual undertone.
That's a
when he
euphemism.
does
That's a
that.
euphemism.
Yeah.
We got it.
Sparsh
Yeah.
is a sexy beast.
Yeah. And he loved the hair conversation because
He's
that's
all
his thing.
about,
You know
he's
what I-
all about
Considering
like
you both
flirting
are
and
IBM
stuff.
employees,
Yeah.
this is like workplace harassment or
Or
something.
compliments. Why is it harassment?
Compliments.
No, I
So
think
Sparsh is saying no. He's
amazingly-
he's rejecting
Sparsh-
me.
He's
As soon
rejecting
as-
that he's
I'll
a
tell you-
sexy
I'll tell you what-
beast.
I'll tell you what, as soon as I joined as an employee here,
Yeah.
that's the first thing Sparsh told me is how good he is at flirting.
flirting with you at the
that's a very
time?
No.
Delhi way to announce that you're a flirt, no? देखिए मैं बहुत fantastic flirt हूँ.
That's
It's
true.
what
That's
is-
so
what is-
Delhi.
And then you take the next
But-
line.
but what's a-
hey
what's a
girl,
thing-
you're looking pretty good.
What's the thing that Sparsh has said to flirt as like a line of his?
I've never seen it. Like
I heard one line.
I
my
love
time,
that.
I've never
Forgive me
Sparsh
for
is
saying
going
this.
for that long game, I'm so
heard-
good at flirting
No, see,
and like
yeah.
when it come,
I
never
heard, I heard just this one line. I don't know if it counts, but I don't know if it worked also.
Yeah.
He said, hey, have you seen my guitar? And I was like, really?
Were you just looking
Oh
for
my
it?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
were
I
you
think-
trying to
yeah,
show
we don't
Oh,
know.
you know what? I think that's when the sex appeal comes out, though, right? Like whenever
but
a boy picks up a guitar, all the girls
And then
just.
he used to have that hair also where he could do that.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
Sparsh
got
is
the
feeling
zulf.
shy or
He's
like.
got the zulf.
Sparsh, I hope your guitar
offended.
playing
I'm
skills
not
have
sure which one it
improved.
is.
Oh, well, shit.
Now
then
he's
you have to
lost-
grow the hair again.
The moment
yeah.
he found the banjo, he's much more comfortable. He doesn't care about the guitar. But
Okay.
I cracked Niv's story. She's gone for the glamour look. She's changed her hair a bit and made it more.
So It's a fail because I
It
try to
didn't
make it wavy, but it's
Oh, you're trying
straightened
to-
out
But wait,
instead.
did you
I'm
cut
like,
your
how did this
hair?
happen?
Yet she's
I
trying
didn't
the
cut my hair.
self-deprecating thing where we're supposed to say, no, Niv, you're looking beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Cyrus.
Niv always looks great.
Learn to flirt. Learn to
Sriraam.
flirt. Sriraam,
That's
pick
just,
up my
it was
book.
so not sincere.
At all.
He was like, "Oh, you look great. It's fine."
Yeah.
I feel-
And then he
I
wants to know why he's lonely.
You have to do
Even the
things and
Pomeranian
be like,
left him.
"Ooh,
Yeah.
Put a little of this into it.
Really.
Have
That's
you
fake.
seen
That
his
is fake,
face?
Ayushi.
Ladies,
that
Seen
is
how
fake.
pretty she
Indian men, what can I tell you, girls? Really.
It is just.
It's a sad situation.
You know what?
Sparsh, teach Sriraam how to say.
You know what's a strange paradox?
Hey, Niv.
Amit runs
Niv,
IBM.
have you seen my
He's
guitar?
not really into hair.
Amit is not into hair.
And we spent 20
creepy.
minutes
Oh my
discussing
God.
all hair.
Actually, the hair is not into Amit.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that was mean.
damn.
I felt that was. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you guys can't say anybody on this
In
show
an
is
episode so far that's had Sajid Khan, Tanmay Bhatt jerking off, girls weightlifting. That was the meanest thing so far, Ayushi.
we
Yeah,
felt
that was very bad.
my acne nearly stopped.
I'm going to have to go apologize. I'm actually going to have to go.
By the way, why do you have
Well,
acne?
well,
I mean, I
well.
don't ever discuss age, but that's more teenage.
You know, Ayushi, you don't have to apologize. Just know that there's a WhatsApp
Why-
group
wha-
from which you'd be removed, and
But-
that's it. Okay,
coming
yeah.
back to acne.
Acne is forever.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have.
Wow,
had
that sounds like a
on
movement.
set.
Acne is forever.
It's like HIV that way.
Oh, why? Why?
It's not even funny.
Eject punch.
You just like encourage each other's bad jokes.
No,
It's
no,
terrible.
I want to have an
Podcast.
odd knob personality where I can eject the panelists anytime and then bring him back
I
also.
agree.
Eject. Back.
Nice.
And I'm thinking now that like this is the second show I've watched where there's obviously some sort of like undertones. I'm thinking Sriraam is the problem actually.
I am the problem. I've always said that.
Sriraam knows he's the problem.
I
One
have
second.
always
In a country
maintained
like India,
this.
you never say Sriram is a problem.
Yeah.
Please.
Well,
I mean,
out of
the
context,
person-
Ayushi,
You
right?
think acne is your problem? My God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jai Shriram, but
Jai
not this
Shri
Shriram.
Ram. Yeah.
Wow. Well.
want
You know what?
topics?
Let's do topics, no? Now that you are like, this
Whoa.
is
Is
if you
Sriraam
married
doing
a girl
topics
called
on an
Jaya,
episode where he's the
and
co-host?
she keeps
She'll
your
be Jaya-
first name.
Jaya
I
Shri-
can't
Shri-
even believe
Jai
Sparsh
Shri
keeps
Ram,
giving
yeah.
him co-host. Like
He
I
does
don't,
it
I
on
don't
purpose.
get
Yeah.
it.
By the way, this never happens on Rogan, huh? 4 guests don't talk separately in to other
Yeah.
people.
Rogan is big enough to have content with just 2 people.
I
We
think- yeah.
4 of us make one semblance of a conversation.
Rogan's bar budget
Josh.
for the day is more than our yearly budget.
They have a bar.
By
in
the way,
their
he also has hair issues. Huh? It's not a topic that he would have been comfortable with. Yeah, frankly.
Yes, that's 100% true. But I think that's because of the amount of
Amit has the height
Things he
advantage too. With
Rogan is pretty
You're
short.
trying to
Yeah.
save the ball here?
I am.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
Team
Let's
Amit
see what
here.
you do with it.
I'm Team
I'm
Amit
dying
here.
here. I'm
I'm Team
dying.
Amit.
We're all Team Amit.
We're all team
Cyrus,
Yeah.
I felt was like Team Rogan a bit.
You over Amit.
Over Amit.
You're
Yeah.
splitting hairs.
Whoa.
The one that exists between
What a-
2 of them.
Wow. Ayushi, you're really shining the light. Huh? I mean, a joke is a joke, but to shine the light is like really, I mean, who does that?
I can't say anything. I'm
I'm
employed
just
here.
desperate for laughs, I'm
This
so-
is the best group ever.
Yeah.
Okay, because everybody's wrong now, so we're all safe.
Yes,
We're all
perfect.
putting our foot in the mud
Yeah,
every 2
there you
minutes.
go,
It doesn't really matter.
And that's a good start.
Yeah.
So, speaking of a lot of people being wrong,
One sec, you're not the host. She's
I am the host.
No, he is a co-host.
You passed it on.
I didn't. Swash gave it to him.
Yeah,
Egalitarian
that's true.
co-hosting. and-
Sparsh-
I was so happy when I saw that message.
I was like, this is going to be a disaster.
I'm not the
This is like
co-host.
presidency of the Congress party. मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. Hot potato, hot
So
potato.
chill.
Yeah.
20,000 Google employees, Cyrus.
No, but it's only 1% worldwide. I thought it was a huge. Let's look at
5%,
percentage.
6%.
No, I read my news said 1%.
What news do you have in Malabar?
IT sector, the jobs. Oh, wow. Wow, what jobs do we have in Malabar?
Wow.
Hill?
I said, what
Daddy ka
news?
business.
What news? I'm
Yeah.
also in Daddy Ka business where I can take a big stand with this.
Oh, okay. First world problem
But-
aside.
So 1%
He's
globally.
angry.
I love listening to First World.
I'm saying
Yeah.
1%. He's saying 5%. 5% is a huge number.
5% is
1%
the number.
not such a huge number for me.
5% is the number of employees that they've sacked. Around 15
One
to
second, we're
20,000.
talking about all the 4 big ones or players or just one?
Just Google.
Okay, just Google maybe
yesterday,
5% then.
Yesterday fired 5% of their staff.
And if you don't know who you are, Google it. Not fun.
Which is what happened to a lot of people.
Really?
Apparently,
Yeah.
they overnight didn't check their emails, went into office. As they were trying to swipe in, they're like, oops, access denied.
It's happening in MTV, guys. Very
But I
sad.
don't feel bad for Google employees. And
Did you
stuff,
come out
'cause
and
they
say
get-
Bakra?
No,
They get a huge severance. Like
1 year.
No,
1 year.
I don't think
Amounts
it's a
of money,
fixed
I
thing.
think.
Is it a fixed thing? It depends on
They
the person.
fired 12,000 people globally.
So, first fact wrong, 18,000 became 12. Thank you, Ayushi. Correct.
12,000, 20,000. 20,000.
It says
20,000
now
bola?
says here says
दारू पी के
12.
आता है show पे?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Pretty
Thank God. Completely drunk.
12,000.
By the end of the show, 1,96,000 people from Goggle.
You know what the worst part is? Today I messaged her and saying, "Hey, I've added this topic. Please, let's do it." I copy pasted that 12,000 and
And Shri
I myself-
slyly applied for a job in Google.
Yes, at the same time. Yeah, all
And this
tabs.
is what you're using as the reason of not getting
Yes.
it. Like, oh, layoffs.
I still feel I think it's 6% when I read
Bro,
it. but
look how
yeah.
sensitive we are. They've lost their jobs. They've all we're doing is laughing. It's amazing.
But people,
But,
I
huh.
saw on Twitter, like there were some people who were like, oh, I've been working at Google for 20 plus years.
Yeah, 16
and,
years and
16
stuff,
years
yeah.
and stuff
Okay.
like that. And they just got an email. No, they woke up to an email. They didn't even get, it wasn't like something person, it was like one of those mass things like, you've been laid off. Your
Yeah,
Personal.
cake cutting.
Yeah, your team's
would you,
been
where, if you're getting laid
redundant.
off, Ayushi, would you, in a hypothetical scenario where you are not working in a family business, if you're getting laid off,
It would be terrible if I got laid off today.
In a
Yeah,
family
that-
business.
yeah, in a
and that
family
too
business.
with a
Imagine,
terse
like-
email from dad.
I know.
Don't come in.
And we live together. So
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
how would that
gosh.
work at
Because
dinner?
dinner would be like, pass
yeah,
me
it
the
would be
salt.
awkward as hell.
Felt-
why do you get the new person to pass the salt, huh? Like that's a.
But
so-
Shaili Shah
Yeah.
has corrected all of us. It's 18,000 from Amazon. So
18,000 from Amazon.
whoever's the leader of this pack doesn't care about
Shriram.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
But
yeah,
mass
if you,
layoffs,
if you were working in a company for 16, 20 years, and if you're getting laid off, would you rather?
But was it this the long format guys?
Yeah, there were a lot
there
of
were
long
That's
format
scary.
people.
Yeah.
And that's I think the question you're asking is like how would you rather
Yeah,
want it
would you-
personal or would you want a
if-
mass thing? I think a heads up
But is there a
if
good
I've been,
way?
no, but if I've spent 20 years, I've obviously reached some level of seniority or middle management at least.
Fair enough.
Then some sort of conversation needs to happen because these people said their whole teams were made redundant. So
Yeah.
if I had a team under me,
Yeah.
which one day, I don't right now. But if I had to take
work
responsibility
from
for
the
that,
terrace.
I would want to tell them that like we've all been made redundant together, Cyrus. Don't be.
Oh, but you'd be like,
that?
you'd be like, we've all been made redundant together,
Can I-
but
can I
I
tell you-
still work for my dad. Like that's
Not I. Google.
good guy.
Shri, you can also work for your dad. You choose not to do the bartans.
I mean,
Okay,
he
so come
barely
on.
works, so yeah.
I know
huh.
there've been a bunch of group chats that have been started though.
Yeah?
Got laid off, me too.
5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
So
what?
everybody that got
okay,
laid off
now
is coming
since
to
you're
one
going
group
down
chat.
this, you know what's funny? These days, there's a lot of these vlogs coming out of all these.
Is it vlog or is it just Bengali for blog?
It is vlog.
Okay.
Um,
I'm very
You got
confused.
Rishi to laugh a lot.
Rishi laughs at every stupid thing I say.
He loves that one.
And a couple of gems that only he hears.
I also think Rishi's coping mechanism is also laughing.
I think he's in love.
You found
With
a-
life?
You found a girl.
Rishi is thinking
Oh.
18,000
life.
jobs ko kaat diya kisi ne.
Yeah.
Why didn't they take me? I'm clearly too big for this bloody
Rishi
room.
and I already had this conversation.
Yeah.
We said if we're ever to get married, it will be with somebody that has a lot of property and a lot of money.
I thought you were meant to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
that's what everyone thought.
That's
yeah.
the worst story, Niv.
Yeah.
The worst story. We all were going to start
What a-
clapping.
Exactly.
What a Freudian slip that was.
The barat was
yeah.
getting ready.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your sentence started here.
Yeah.
and ended up somewhere.
Yeah.
All five of us in this room thought you're saying the two
Then
of you are.
guys were
He
having
knew what he knew
He's
what I was talking
he's hiding his
about.
face. How do we show his
got
face?
excited.
He's shy. Look
Of
at him.
course
He's going
he's-
red.
you-
You guys shouldn't like.
Of course,
You
she's
just
hiding
accept
his
what you get in
face.
life. She's a pretty girl with talent. I don't know what you'll end up marrying. We'll see 10 years
so
from now.
Rishi, you have to hide your face. You have like what 3 home loans to give now because of the land that you bought. Like just, but anyway, Google, yes.
Being
Nice,
cut off.
Shri,
There's
nice.
been massive like tech layoffs. It's Amazon, Google, all of City.
All of them overhired during the
So can I tell you
pandemic
my
and then
experience
came-
in
Yes.
about
brother's flatmate
2008,
got
9?
laid off, yeah.
Brother's flatmate.
His ex-flatmate.
Where?
They used
Abroad?
to live in SF. They
Okay.
they were both working in that
Huh.
area, and he also got laid off. And it's just overnight.
So did he get a year's
woke up-
thing?
He
Yeah.
got, no, not a year. He got, I
I
think he must have
tell
got a little severance, but not that much. You wake
This
up one
year
morning
thing
and
is
you've been
bullshit.
like, oh,
There's no year thing. It depends on the person.
that's
they don't
a-
have a uniform
but
thing.
that's
A lot
American-
of people say, "Come on, sack me."
Yeah, but
Give me
that's
1 year's.
that's
You know, by the
American
way,
work culture right there,
it's
right? You
here.
just need.
It's in India when you're trying to trying to get rid of someone who's been with you for a long time, then you'd be like, oh, something for each year of service that they've worked with you, those many, like, if you
Who
work
does this? What are you? This is BJP?
No.
Who does this?
No. I read it in some sort of HR manuals. There are like different ways of letting someone go at a senior
I
level.
heard mostly it's like 3 months. That's the best bet.
Yeah,
You
3
know,
months is the
nothing
best.
more than that.
It
Two
depends.
There is of course gratuity, which is over 5 years.
No,
right?
and
I
it's
think
also
that
if
is-
they
How much
put
is
you on
that?
gardening
That's
leave.
barely anything. Huh?
Like if they, if
What is gardening leave?
No, if you can't
They
take another
fire you.
Yeah, but if you can't take
They grow
another
weed.
job,
Oh.
sometimes yes. But no, I mean if you can't
So
take
what does that
another
mean? You get money or not?
Ah!
Ah!
You can't take another job in a similar industry or same field or
Right,
thing for
right.
6 months.
All of us
You're
have
gonna-
that.
It's like a non-compete,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then if you have a extended non-compete, people they work in a salary for that non-compete. That you still need to
So we
compensate
have
me if you're
on
going
the
to make me sit
podcast
at
we have a
home for 6
non-compete
months.
by the way.
Yeah.
I can't do street
Who
theatre.
are we competing with?
Street theatre.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
level of production. So street
Someone
yes,
called
Graham,
me.
I am at my HR best.
Someone
Oh,
called me
that's
to replace Vijay Raj in a voiceover thing. I said I can't.
Wait, Girish Patil is saying my half Bengali wife is upset about vlog joke. What to do? Please, Sriram, can you help us?
Damn it.
Just act.
I
Ignorance.
mean,
Ignorance
but
is
the
not a
wife,
crime.
but the wife is
People are
half.
watching this with their wives.
But the wife is half
So
Bengali,
blur.
so she's
Blur?
only blur
Blur.
upset. Yeah,
But
she's
he's
half upset.
and
Yeah,
his wife is they're watching this together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
so
like
so
it.
sweet.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just sort of.
It's obviously the last day.
Yeah.
As a couple. Before he's laid off.
Divorce is pending.
He's laid off forever, poor chap. Yeah.
Okay, here's one thing about the Google incident which I want to talk about. A lot of them now are coming out and saying, you know what, how heartless of them that they're doing this. But when they were sitting out there automating everyone else's jobs, pretty much ruining the
That's-
way,
that's
pretty
how
much
you-
ruining the way
That's called
content
perspective.
is.
I like the way you look at
Yeah,
things.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know? So Hitler did this, but you know, in a way.
That's not the
Yeah.
point. The thing is, if Hitler is like,
No.
Leave that
Come back.
alone.
Please come back to Google and finish your thought.
Yeah,
Again,
so-
we'll go
so
somewhere
for the
else.
long-
Come back to Google is the wrong answer because that's something beyond our control.
that's what
yeah.
Google employees wish they
Pay
were told.
attention, Ayushi,
Yeah,
for
that's what
God's
they
sake.
wish they were
Yeah.
told. Like, come back
That's
and do your job. But
insensitive
yeah,
on us.
very,
I
yeah,
know.
very,
That's
yeah,
true.
very.
In all of this, I'm the one who's bad.
Yes,
After
yes.
invoking the name of Hitler, it's me.
No, he's finding he's coloring
Yeah,
the
it's
thing,
not
you know,
that,
and you
yeah.
spin it the way you
So
want
you're
to.
saying that they should not be allowed to feel bad because they've
I feel
done
they should be
things that-
allowed to feel bad, but they can't be selective about the morality that they choose when it needs to be invoked,
I don't
right?
think they talk.
Okay. Can I go back to the MTV story because I saw it firsthand?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was Friday the 13th, I remember.
Yes.
So it was 8 or 9. No.
Okay.
So they called these people in. We just lost 30% of our... And they were all marketing sales, mostly those jobs. And guys, marketing sales. Huh? So, and they just called them in and had a conversation. What can you say? So after that, there was a lot of crying, upset, anger, all that happening. But what can you say? What do you say? It doesn't make any difference what you say, right? If you just lay someone off.
You know what you could say at that time? Would be like, but Chinnappa will play a song on MTV Select.
They said all
That's,
that. They said all that. But what's the point of telling Chinnappa that he'll play a song and
I don't
You're fired, but you can play a song. You can call in.
No,
It
Nikhil.
would be horrible to hear
Yeah.
from the talent though. Like if
Yeah.
you were on the sales
Yeah.
marketing and then the talent comes and tells
Yeah,
you it's
that's what I was
tough
saying.
luck,
Imagine,
buddy.
they're expecting Cyrus to be like Bakra, and then no Bakra comes. Like, yeah, this is true.
No, but for me
shit.
it was even worse because I have no sensitivity. And I'm standing there outside and these guys all upset and coming and tell me what happened because we were waiting to do something else.
Oh, and then Cyrus, you're like, hey, Goa chalna hai kya?" Like
No,
something
no.
like that.
I was like, guys, say no to drugs, but, you know.
Okay, question. If one of us was to actually break down and cry in front of you and really get very emotional and vulnerable.
and then one of us
What-
seems
what-
like you.
No, that's all.
Yes,
I'm
me.
quite.
Yeah.
I'm
not that
I'm
bad.
teetering on the edge of a breakdown. These
You
days.
too, 100% I have a lot of empathy. I love ladies.
Yeah.
Okay. Sriram, you don't give
I like him. So all three, all 5 of you, I'll feel something. But I can't say for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking Mother Teresa at the end of the day.
That's what I said to those MTV guys.
Suresh-
He's like, you know what? I'm not Mother
Suresh,
Teresa.
yeah.
It's
Suresh-
no problem.
Like Jose, I feel bad for you, but all of
The
the
rest of
others,
you.
you know, like just.
I got Suresh in the canteen who's made me wait outside, sweating in May, June, and Rishi will testify because he doesn't come on time to open the office.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's true because in IVM nobody opens up. There's no bell.
Yeah.
You can't get in.
Yeah.
And I
Well-
don't have that eye screeny thing that
The
I
thing
can
is,
do
it's,
Yeah.
places.
it's
We're
Fort
late
Knox,
risers.
but there's nothing valuable inside. What's the point?
Cyrus, you are the
That's how-
MVP.
that's
I'm
how-
outside. Yeah,
That's
can
how
you
someone stole Sparsh's guitar, and
That's
ever
euphemism
since-
again. Just- you can see Sparsh hobbling around.
Okay, so then MTV, so 30% of the staff got fired, and
Yeah,
then
and so then I asked these guys later once the thing died down, what do you say? The HODs and all that.
Yeah.
What do they say? Bro, you're great. The more they praise you, it's like Mark Anthony's speech. The more they praise you, it's the reverse, right? If you're so great,
Yeah.
you know, why are
Yeah.
you cutting my salary? Why are you throwing me out of the job?
which is the
No, I
se-
think the
huh.
honest
Why
thing
don't you
to
just
do is-
stop making
what do you
eye
say?
contact with anybody in the office?
I think
that's
at
such
some
an
point you have
awkward
to say that it's
situation.
not working.
Okay,
out
you're
because-
a proprietor in a sense. Okay, what
Yeah.
would you say?
honestly,
Now she's
the
gone.
one person that I've ever had to let go, it took way longer.
Not boyfriends, huh?
No, those are so much easier.
Yeah.
They just leave you.
What do you say, non-performance?
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Your
two jokes in
yearly
one.
review
Horrible. Yeah.
went poorly. No
Yeah.
bonus. No.
Don't break that word up.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I think though, if it's like a mass layoff, then you have to say it's a budget issue. It's not personal.
No,
it's
that
the
it
fact
is.
That it's a
That's the
budget.
fact of the
it
matter
is.
is with the
I'm
MNCs,
gonna
it
talk
was
about
a numbers issue.
Yeah.
Exactly. So in that situation, when you're saying like, what do the
But you're
HODs
saying-
say? You have to say, guys, we have no money. and
They're
we have
saying
to
At
that-
that
go."
point, someone said, why don't you lose?
Exactly.
You
You know,
get
that-
this
made
time?
this
You know how many
place,
people said
so
that?
no.
Yeah.
What you're saying, I know
Yeah,
it's
at
really funny,
MTV, huh.
but they all came out saying that if the HOD gets fired,
Yeah.
you can retain 6 of us.
Yeah.
Because on his salary alone, and
Exactly.
what the hell do the HODs do? I mean, with due respect.
Yeah.
That's
Fair
so
enough.
true.
Huh.
And
Silence.
there
Oh,
you
you're
go,
the HOD,
silence.
sorry.
All, yeah. All of us are HODs
am
at some
that
level here.
So anyway,
yes,
this
yeah.
conversation is a tough one. I mean, what are you going to
Yeah.
say to assuage someone? I mean, what do you say? Because you keep saying how great they are and you fire them. That paradox, I'm saying, the dichotomy is difficult.
The one person I had to let go, I had to tell
Hmm.
him, you were not great. It's not me, it's you.
She kills the entire vibe, man.
As in,
Like to their
Acha,
face.
you
had
reverse
What
it.
was
Like
that?
you
was
you
like-
suck.
That's really hard
Ayushi
job,
just
by
went
the
up to
way.
them. You suck as a
I said it's not
professional.
working out because you haven't fulfilled any of the things that we
But
told
what-
you.
what-
You know, I'd be really scared of Ayushi if she said that
Wow,
to
that's
me.
scary. You
I
kill
would,
the confidence
it
of
would
the
like,
person.
Yeah,
would,
it would
I
shatter
would
you.
go, yeah, I would have to go back and work so much
I
harder.
wanted to kill that person's
But what did they do that was so bad?
Wow.
Everything wrong.
So it was kind of like a breakup for you.
Were they bad at their job or were they unlikable
No,
people
they were
also?
bad at their job, and because they were mildly likable, they stayed for so much longer than they should have.
Oh, that's the typical charming person who does nothing.
But they were so bad at their job.
That's the thing.
See,
it's
that's
always
Gurgaon, right? Your
yeah,
story?
yes, it
Yeah.
is exactly. You need to like walk the tightrope of being good enough.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
all.
My thing was, if you
Yeah.
even if you were just barely good enough, your personality is decent, you're part of the
What
team,
level?
it
That's
would be
perfect.
fine.
What level person was this?
Like a general manager, you kind of.
That's decently high.
Wow.
GM
Yeah, so
of what? Of a
middle
department.
management, I would say.
Yeah.
And what's your designation?
Boss's daughter. tere baat.
executive assistant to
I mean,
father.
how dare you ask that
Wow.
question? If you were,
Damn.
you'd be the guy fired for asking all the wrong question. Why take panga with the boss's daughter? Do you understand? The only thing the boss
You
is scared
just-
of is his bloody daughter.
But
That's actually not
but
true. He did not want to get into firing her, so he was like, "You deal with it."
Yeah.
Like, wow.
yeah, they just googled the general manager there, right there. You know, like just
No, she's good. In a way, I respect the fact that she spoke openly and whatever.
Yeah.
This fake thing about your grade. But
now
we
I
wanna rid
get
of
it.
you.
Now Ayushi's a bad cop throughout.
No, she's just sincere
No,
cop.
but
It's a good
it
trait.
was one of those things where I said it's not working out because I think we have different expectations. I started it very nicely and I was trying to keep it
This
as
is
formal
exactly
as
like a
possible.
breakup. Yeah.
But
They got
then,
mad.
Then they got mad, and I
Yeah.
was like, you know what, you can't. And then they started yelling at me, and I was like, oh, hold on, you want to start yelling? Let me take out my books. And then it
Books?
was,
Okay, huh.
in the sense,
Yelling.
no, it was just like a list of things that they had not like accomplished or had gone
Efficient.
completely wrong.
Wow.
So I was like,
Ayushi went
I
prepared.
have complete reason to let
Unlike
you go.
here.
I was
Yeah.
being nice and saying it's not working out. Maybe you should look for something.
Yeah.
Okay. How
But
much
now-
severance did they
One
get?
sec. What about the yelling?
No, we hadn't confirmed them yet. So
Wow.
What was he yelling?
Ayushi's worse than Google.
I want the action in the room. What is he yelling? What happened?
not
Yeah.
yelling. They were like you.
Defensive.
They were very
Posturing.
defensive. Yeah, very defensive.
But what are you going to do?
But that's
with
fine.
chess?
But I was like, then once you start making it a bit like it was getting personal, and I was like, okay, look,
But it is personal, you know. At some point when you get
They-
fired, it's at some level it feels like I am incompetent for this job in the sense that that's
Yeah.
a personal
How can it
attack.
not be personal because you're being fired?
Yeah.
You can't
No,
say you're fired.
no, even if you say the whole outside thing, okay, you know what, cost cutting and all of that.
But it's still personal because you make a decision that X
yeah,
Y
that
go
you're still
because
not
of
good.
what-
It's
No,
like
but
it's like the
that's
BCCI
fine.
selecting someone.
I wish I had that kind of confidence, though. Don't you think if somebody
I
like
just
a
wish my
boss
dad
told
had
you
a
you were
company.
not good enough,
By the way,
you would
do wanna
internalize
say-
that?
I do want to say I have left that meeting room like shaking. I was shook.
Whoa.
And later in the night, you must have felt bad. After some time, you
not,
must have felt
not
worse.
at night. I felt horrible for 3 days. I
Yeah.
reached out after I sent a
I
WhatsApp
hate
saying that
doing
was
that.
not nice the way we ended. Because okay, it
So
seems
sweet,
like I'm an
though.
asshole, but
No,
I can't
that was
actually
so sweet.
physically hurt someone.
But
like
I also
that.
I let the wife do all this. I've never fired anyone. Whatever little.
So you're
people-
the good cop.
not
throughout,
good cop,
huh?
cowardly cop. They're two different cops.
Yeah,
I am
it
also.
escapes-
I am exactly the cowardly
escapes
cop.
the
I'm
hard
the cowardly cop.
situations.
Dude, like I'm telling you, at home,
When
the
there's
maid.
a trouble,
This is how
don't call
cowardly
me.
I am.
Yeah.
Like at home, the maid. So off late when she's cleaning, right?
Slavery is back.
Yeah.
When
so,
she's cleaning, she didn't clean the corner. बराबर
No,
तो
no,
मैंने
not
मारा
even
पैर से
that.
बैंचो.
Not
Go on,
even
pick it
that.
up.
For the
And I
past,
respect
for
you
the
so
past
much.
two times, for the
This is
past
part
two
where we
times,
disappear.
hear me out.
But disappear with that hair wave. And I gotta
I
respect
wasn't
that.
part of this.
Niv, that hair wave was fantastic. The new.
So,
Da-da-da-da.
so listen, no. So
I like
there's
that.
no like.
Hey, Shree's in trouble. Nobody's listening for the
Yeah.
first time. Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
So for the past two times,
Can you
she-
call her the assistant in the house?
I don't know. So there's
House help.
Help.
House
okay,
help is
yeah,
good. Okay, house help.
The thing is, we can give whatever nicer names to them, but in the end of the day, their lives are shit. So you can praise the whole outer
what-
limit,
what is your story?
shining a turd, huh?
I can't keep ducking down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's just
okay.
like
So
this
for the
if you-
past two times,
I'm
for the
listening. I'm listening.
for the past two times,
I'm listening.
covers your
That-
Women never listen to you, Shriram. You know you've seen your shows. Now come on,
Sorry,
I'm there.
sorry, Shriram.
Me, Rishi, Sparsha with you. Come on, boy. Team 3.
short story is that for the past two times she's been cleaning the floor, she's not been using any phenol or anything. So at this, the problem is then it starts to smell of that
And that's
damp
a
water.
major crime in terms of what we can do in society.
I can't say anything. But like, yeah, cool. I'll just order air freshener after. Like just that's the sort
Wait,
of.
but 1 second. This is
So
a
he didn't
totally-
critique her
But there's not. This is not
because he
even a
doesn't feel-
critique. You can just suggest that. Hey, from tomorrow, can you also put this? It's not like you're saying why
I am
didn't you?
that
You can just say, "Can you
cowardly,
do
Ayushi.
that?"
He's saying he
I
can't,
am
he can't
that
even correct
cowardly.
her because he feels bad to make
the
you
way
feel
where I
bad.
come from, like I know it's a shitty job. The little you do, just do it.
But she earns more than you.
Yeah.
You said.
I earn for her at this point. Yeah.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with suggesting.
I know that. I
add
just feel like I still feel like I'm that level of like, I don't want confrontation at all. Just like
Me too.
I think you're lazy.
I hate confrontation. Oh, I love it. I don't have a middle button.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
let's
either like
go
lot of
wall,
drama
yeah.
or no drama at all. There's no in between.
And then I
yeah.
can't take it back when I go to the other side.
Yeah.
It's too late.
That's the thing. That's why I don't enjoy getting to that point of where you're being
Yeah.
nasty because you. Unfortunately, you can't take back any
Yeah.
of the words you say,
Yeah.
and then you like sometimes it just slips and you're like, oh no, I wish I could just. But no, it doesn't.
Which
Niv, I got married because of that by mistake. I was so angry. I said yes.
That's how most people got married.
Yeah,
in
I
our
want to teach her a
generation.
lesson, and I did.
which
lesson continues.
Okay, which leads us to the question. Okay, were you at one point earlier short-tempered and then learned to control your temper? Or
No, I have been
Oh,
a
you're not
very
what we- you
long-tempered
see.
person that became short-tempered.
Really?
But long temper is
So-
very dangerous because the day you crack, it's like,
Yeah.
still water
Because
runs
of
deep.
joining the
and
Oh,
workforce and
damn.
having to
100%.
do a job.
What about
and-
you? You appear more short-tempered. I've seen you punch people.
I used to be. Now I'm not anymore. I'm much more chill.
Yeah,
than I used
same.
to be.
Are
Even
you
I used to.
short-tempered?
I used to be very short-tempered.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem even-tempered.
I-
You're still on the show.
I think everybody is short-tempered from 20 to 26, and then you realize you can't
Where does
really
this
help
data come
anything.
from? This is like the pandemic data. Okay, I buy it.
It's like
I just
young
wear a
people
mask.
are feisty.
I
They
just
wear a
think they
mask
can
and I'll be safe.
change
Yeah.
the
Cyrus,
world.
you were you always like this calm or
I'm super calm.
no? But in your early
No, so I'm like you. I hate confrontation. I hate fighting with someone, and then I cross to the other side when I want to fight. So it's always fight or fight. Very clear with me. It's
you
never
know
in the
when I
middle.
really respect your temper when you like how you handle it, that Karan Thapar interview that you did. Like he's just
That was
like he's
okay.
just shooting at you left and you're like ducking beautifully. Like just sort of, it felt so. That was one of the best.
Y'all want to leave
interviews.
the room out of sheer boredom? Carry on, yeah.
That was one of the best interviews I've seen.
But
Yeah,
he
I'm gonna
never,
look
he
at
never
it
gets
today.
us angry. He's a sweet guy.
He is sweet, but then his show is always meant to be like I'm going to be in
the
your
thing
face.
is, he was interviewing politicians up till then.
Yeah, and then,
controversial
yeah.
figures. And he gets a VJ.
Yeah.
And he's talking about controversy.
No, yeah.
Do you wear pants? And what do you ask me? The last guy was some riot somewhere, and and this guy.
At one point his whole personality started
Yeah,
because
the
his
joking,
personality is
no?
like sort of like I'm going to be straightforward.
Like an
That started to break.
English speaking Amitabh Bachchan. Do you wear pants? You feel like delivery is there.
Now I put two and two together, but you were interviewed by him.
What does that mean? You're so disappointed.
No.
My body of work is so horrible, and
Okay.
I've got hello friends,
So-
and
No,
I've got
I wonder how
ITV
that
Bakra,
went.
and it's all rubbish and crap.
Actually, you
and
should
now-
watch it.
I
In a,
wonder how that went because you have two very different genres coming
I'm
in.
telling you, it's a great
That's exactly
interview.
what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's a great interview and great, not in the same way as Hello Friends.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you
That's
can start watching the
great.
Yeah, you can start watching the interview now because we are heading into a break.
You have done no topics, by the way, Sriraam.
No, we
Not
did.
one.
Sorry,
We did
Sorry.
hair, not at all. Hair was not at all.
Yeah, we
We
like.
didn't even finish
What
that
about
one.
people calling maids help?
Yeah,
I thought that was the
Okay, people, what a great show. Okay, don't answer that. That's always a controversial thing. We're taking a quick break, and as we come out of it, we go into part 2. But before that, I have an urgent message which I forgot, which is I have to tell you to like and subscribe. That's right. Like and subscribe. How easy is that? So just like and subscribe so I don't have to say it again. See how painful it is for me.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. We have a special announcement introducing Club Paisa Vaisa, where you get episodes of Paisa Vaisa 3 days before release, bonus and ad-free content, and access to the full show archive. So get your yearly membership today for only rupees $6.99. Log on to club.ivmpodcasts.com/paisavaisa. On Think Fast, Varun and Suchita celebrate RRR's Golden Globes victory and they talk about TikTok eating into Google's ad space, Kanye's low-key marriage, and more. On The Habit Coach, Ashton talks to Anupam Gupta, host of the podcast Paisa Vaisa. They list the basics of budgeting that an individual needs to understand. On This Round is on Me, Gauri welcomes Prabir Jha, founder of Prabir Jha People Advisory, to talk about work culture, team building, and workplace atmosphere. And on Simplified, the gang celebrates the rise of EVs, ponder over what happened to crypto, and more. Once again, don't forget to visit our merch store on ivmpodcasts.com. We have some exciting stuff for you. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you like our show, spread the word, tell your friends, and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. You'll also find all our shows on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, Capgemini and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you for making this possible.
Hi, girls, stop playing with your hair.
Somebody just
Sriraam, stop
said
playing with me.
the most we've heard Niv today. So Niv is going to keep talking the rest of this
The
podcast.
VO, they're talking about the VO. That's their tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So we have a comedian on the show finally. It's in the chat.
It's in the
Somebody
chat.
funny in the chat, guys. Yeah.
Niv, why were you so low energy in the promo? Look, that's my style.
I will be your lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm
Let me be the
dry,
lawyer.
low
Yeah.
energy, and
Okay, can I just what I was
draggy.
saying offline?
What?
When they tell you what to do as a expression, or karo ya kam karo and all that nonsense, you have to walk out. Always walk out.
No, I mean,
Just
I
because
think
that's
that
a
happens
stupid-
when
Be a
you
Google
establish
employee
yourself
then,
as
yeah.
an artist or
No,
a performer.
because that person is like.
no?
I think you have to take Cyrus. You have to
Be
from,
arrogant
from
about-
the you have
It's
to
not
be
arrogant. It's a stupid, obnoxious point.
Oh.
What do you mean? I want more lively and all. What does it even mean?
That's
You let the
true.
guy do
No,
his
no,
own thing.
but
more
but there
energy.
are-
more
no, but
energy.
that's
What does that
true.
mean?
What does that mean?
But that is true.
What is more energy and less energy? The person
that-
that brings the individuality
Not-
to the
not
performance
every-
and you see that.
Then
Not
doesn't
every-
You need a cocaine budget as part of production. Like
If-
you want more energy.
Forgive my reference if I went to the Beatles and said, guys, little higher. You don't, what the hell? They do their thing.
That's
so she's
true.
doing her thing. She's an
Niv
artist.
is
All
as
right.
up there as the Beatles.
She may one day, you never know. I mean, Shane, no Yoko, that's for sure. Didn't break us up. We're still together, guys.
you could have encouraged Niv, but instead you behaved like that sarcastic friend. Ayushi,
I
that
wanna
is just
hold
yeah.
your hand.
Oh, okay. This show's going somewhere else. The girls are holding hands.
Oh.
I guess it's our turn, sweetie.
I can't sing
Wow.
anymore though because then
What?
we'll get flagged and stuff on YouTube.
That you're,
No?
no, they'll say your energy was low in the song.
Wow.
Come on.
You should have seen how Sparsh shook his head
Like,
like when
I'm a low
your
energy guy.
your voice is not good enough to be.
No, no.
It's sort of
Sparsh is
like
practicing.
just sort of
Sparsh is
like
practicing for Indian Idol when he'll be a judge in 2066.
Yeah.
Guys, stay tuned for that. Something to look forward
I
to.
can't wait to become so famous that people just don't care about my flaws, you know? They're like,
When you
"It's
become
alright,
that
it's
famous,
Niv
they'll never
anyway."
tell you anything. They'll be like, oh,
Yeah, I love that
Or
shit.
You
You just have to find like one group
But
of
that
people
is
to
true.
like it.
That is a
Yeah.
level of fame to
Yeah.
want to attain that anything you do
It's
doesn't
possible.
matter.
Like Amitabh just starts saying meh and they clap.
dude, did you
What
guys
he's saying?
love it.
Did you guys-
Mera gaadi hi baar hai.
But you know what? I that would make me really uncomfortable. Like even after
You don't like psycho fans?
I'm very afraid of attention in public.
But then why are you comedian?
I thrive.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it. There was one time I had like a moment after Queens of Comedy and stuff. I went to a clothing store and I was standing outside waiting to go to the changing room, right? There was this one lady outside that recognized me or something and just like, oh my God, you're that girl from that show. And then everybody, I'm not joking, everyone walked out of the like changing rooms and they peeped and they were like, who is it? Who is it? And it was such a weird, I was like, nobody, I don't think
were
you
you
know who you're
changing
talking
at the
about.
time?
Yeah,
No, I was outside.
Cyrus
of
asked you the right
changing room.
questions.
I was
right
gonna
there.
take my
Yes.
clothes
confused. The
into
story
the
was-
changing
Yeah.
room.
Sick
I
man.
don't
Right?
know what was happening.
God, and then, if I can continue the story,
Yes.
and then all of them came out and they started taking pictures.
Wow.
And I was
Of you,
like,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah. They didn't even know who I was. They
No, they
just
know who you
realized.
are. They don't know your
oh,
name.
okay.
Quite
That's
famous.
different.
Yeah, I guess I was a little like relevant
Dude, that
at the time.
happened so many times. We were in my previous
who?
job. In my previous job, we were doing a thing with.
The moment he said previous job, the employer shut the light.
Shut the light.
The lighting is better
We
now,
were we were shooting with
Romantic lighting.
Yeah,
Sri,
that lighting was
change
nice.
your voice up, more expression. In my previous job.
Hello.
Hello.
So we were shooting with Suhail Chandok. Right now, Suhail Chandok is one of those.
You
people.
see from the expression
Yeah,
of both
exactly,
the ladies,
yeah.
they've watched his complete
Now,
works.
Ayushi,
And-
imagine Suhail Chandok in a
They quote
changing room.
everything,
Yeah, no.
everything.
I'm
Ayushi, is,
Googling.
you know what Ayushi does, no? She doesn't know a single reference of yours.
Yeah.
Everything is on her Google. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh, what? You like
Actually,
him?
I don't know which one is Sohail Chandu.
Well, there are two, Suhail and Chandok.
Yeah.
You decide.
Is it this guy?
What are you doing on a live show?
wow,
Sorry.
Find out
wow,
later.
wow.
Sorry,
Okay.
he was changing.
So we were shooting with him, and there was a kabaddi thing that we were doing. All right. It says battery is running low. Okay.
That's okay. You come on my mic. Come here,
Sorry.
sweetie. Sit on my lap. I'll play with your hair.
Thank
we'll
you.
change the show.
Okay, so we were shooting with him, and then, and because he was like the guy presenting
I'm being
this thing-
battered here while you're telling your story.
This is so professional.
This is beautiful.
Someone's gone down on the
Sriraam?
floor.
And
Sriraam, finish the story for God's sake. Don't get distracted.
Okay.
People are listening.
wow, this is the moment when Ayushi will be like, "This is a real show," and
Now I'm trying to figure out.
You've
Yeah.
caught my, what is it? It's my catchphrase.
Yes.
This is
Mind
This is a real
voice,
show, yes.
we call it.
Suhail, please
in the
continue.
South.
so we were shooting with him, and because he was the one like presenting the piece, right? Everyone assumed he's like a famous person, and at the end of the shoot, they also had to take photos with him. Then I think it's one of those situations where they took a photo and like, "Aapka naam kya hai waise?" You know, like
Happens
it's
with me all the
that.
time, Baba. Don't worry. You get used to it. You can change names
What
also.
do they think? Who do
Oh,
they
everything.
mistake you for?
I told
We
Deepak Tijori in Chennai.
Yeah.
For God's sake, in that American film.
Sajid
release.
Khan you always
Sajid Khan
mentioned.
all the time. Lots of other people. Ajay Jadeja, the cricketer. I mean,
Huh?
yeah, I don't know. I don't
What
care.
rubbish.
I don't care, honestly. I'm okay. The other guy
Yeah.
said, "Are you the UP chief minister?" Haan ji, haan ji. And then my Hindi ended there, so I couldn't say more. Yeah.
Okay.
Deepak Tijori,
What
you
the-
don't look like.
But what if
I used to have
you
a
guys
cap and my hair was longer.
younger you was Deepak Tijori in
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Yeah, of course.
My,
Yeah.
my parents
I
call me
think
Deepak.
Younger
Charming.
Deepak Tijori maybe a little
Ruby
bit,
eyes.
little bit.
A
Yeah.
Deepak piggy bank, if you may, not a Tijori.
Why are
But
we wasting time with
anyways,
these references?
Oh,
The
is that
story
guy
was.
from Jo Jeeta Wahi
Yes,
Pukanda?
Yeah, this is that one.
Yeah, and that other movie with Akshay Kumar.
Okay, this is not the movie I want to
Anyway,
talk about.
sorry, which
News?
no, interesting. No, but what have you
He
guys
had
been?
me at
What have you
Suhail.
guys been? What have you guys been?
She
sort
just
of-
told you.
No, one.
The
no,
show
no,
was a
not
big
the-
hit.
no,
They
no.
went after
What
her.
have you guys been mistakenly?
Ayushi's been
Never.
mistaken for an employee.
Oftentimes they treat me like themselves, and I
Yeah.
have to remind.
Hey,
them,
Ayushi,
no.
Xerox day na.
Dude, Ayushi once sent
I
me.
am better than you.
Ayushi was working on some Saturday or something, and
Yeah.
then she sent me a photo of like because they were working on Saturday, they gave every employee like a snack thing.
No,
And
no. We had
a
to
box.
work. No, we had to work really late on a Saturday once, and I think just in my team, one of the seniors, he was like feeling really bad because this was like the third Saturday in a row that we were. He had called everyone in, so he got like, and it was raining, so he was like, okay, let's do bhajiyas and like vada pav.
No,
and
you should have seen the photo. It was like the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It had one vada, one that
you
dairy
see-
milk choco bomb thing, that
So
packet.
low budget snakes.
Oh my god, and some wafers.
So
it
the
just
free
felt
food
like.
at my place of employment.
But it looked
bad.
it looked like, you know, when you were 6
But
and
she
you
was
went to
happy
a
with
friend's
it.
I was
birthday.
so
It was the
happy.
gesture. The gesture was what mattered.
I was so happy, and I was like, "Wow, I get a snack!" Because I'm easily like mollified. I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to work.
Wow.
I got a snack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
No,
do
if
that.
someone
Ayushi,
gave me a
so
free
you must
snack,
have-
I don't care
Ayushi,
what it is.
Have
I'll
you
be
dated
happy.
a lot of men who like were cons? Or
Yes,
not?
actually, yes.
Ayushi,
They
Ayushi,
turned
Because you want to
out to-
believe they're great and
Yes.
yeah.
Ayushi, here's a free coaster.
Thanks, bro.
It's not.
It's not really free, Ayushi.
Wow.
Nothing here is free.
Now you know how that plate of like bhajia and
I can't eat the
wafers
coaster,
look
though.
like.
I
Ah.
can
Sriram,
eat
listen
that
to what
plate.
she's saying. It was
Yeah.
not a plate. It was one wafer, one half bhaja. Share the chocolate by
Exactly.
4.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The slaves were very happy with their meager offering. I would request you to not rally them up. Rile them up, sorry.
So were you doing an all-nighter? Was it like really late or just 6,
No,
7,
we,
8?
we actually work every alternate Saturday. Like we work
Really?
Saturdays
Full
a
day?
month.
Full day?
Yeah, but
Wow.
no half days.
Oh.
But during like during agri season, which is this phase of the year, we'll end up working a lot more and all Saturdays. And some team members have to come in every weekend because that's just the nature of the job.
Do you get Monday off?
No,
They
please
should-
don't start this.
Even
on
barber-
like,
even hairdressers get Monday off. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What would you know? You've never
They
been
have
to a
paid
haircut.
In fact, a lot of people who used to work in Ayushi's company are now
No,
hairdressers.
Yeah.
That's-
We just want Monday off. Yeah. Hey, then
They're trying to do the curly girl hair
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
routine.
The
yeah.
wave. It's called the wave.
The
Wait,
CG
yeah.
method, you can call
And now,
Yeah, so-
let's break into dance. Curly girl,
Curly girl.
this is it.
Hair routine. Okay.
it.
Chal.
I'm into it.
She's wearing the outfit. The outfit changes.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes
yeah.
you put on the outfit and you're a new person.
Yeah, I wore a dinosaur outfit for Halloween this time, and it was great. It was so much
Really?
fun. Yeah.
I mean, what could be
You
more
were
glam?
I was a different
onesie.
person.
I mean, that's glam, man.
Yeah, I got to start wearing the dinosaur outfit for like
the hoodie?
stand up
With
at
the
some
hoodie and
point.
all?
Yeah, with the hoodie.
Wow.
You must have been
That's
so
damn
comfortable.
So, you know,
I was so happy.
Kunal
I
Roy
was so
Kapoor,
comfortable.
the actor. So he, the other Kunal,
So cute.
what's his surname? The food guy? Vijayakar. Kunal Roy Kapoor and me, we
Dad.
played a dinosaur in a
Jurassic
birthday
Park.
party of a rich kid in Cuff Parade. And I remember Kunal Roy Kapoor was the bum, which is the most difficult part because you can't
Oh,
see anything.
together the three of you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
one
You were in
dinosaur.
that horse costume
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
Yeah, it was very hard.
Oh.
3 of you.
Yeah, they put
How
us-
big was this dinosaur?
I was like mind crap that we had to do. This is what we did for a living. You have no idea. Now I'm missing those days. The money was good. Yeah, but it's true.
You know, one of my friends told me this thing does exist. There is a Govinda impersonator who you can hire
Krishna.
for...
There's all
How-
kinds of
Krishna,
impersonations.
But not Govinda. I thought Govinda was unimpersonatable, you know, and
I thought you get the real Govinda.
Well,
yeah.
That's the
a lot
kind of
of-
guy you do
so
impersonate.
we do have a lot of Govindas here in the office. Abba, Silvery come to mind who cannot be on time. Very Govinda.
there are a lot of
Oh, is that his
Govindas.
thing? Like he
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
come?
Oh,
I
what
didn't
are you
know that.
saying?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
We have spent a whole day waiting for him.
gotta
at
give
Pa-
context
at Royal
to these
Palms.
things.
No, a whole day waiting for him. He didn't turn up. For
But
the
is he
video
fun
shoot.
and like how he is
He came
in
the
the
next
movies
day.
when
he
he
apologized
arrives?
to everybody. He was very good
Aw, that's
after
so
that.
sweet.
But you know, I just remember playing cricket on Royal Palms because.
So can I
different
ask you a
ground.
different question? It's nothing to do with the show. It's just
You may, but can
Sorry,
you?
can I just make one point? There are also a lot of
What is
Govindas
this
in
show?
Arabian Sea. So.
What do you mean nothing to do with the show? We
think
do.
so?
it's kind of
Huh?
just a
The kind
question
of
for
things that
Cyrus.
we
show
say
doesn't
on
work.
the
It's just
show.
sort of...
Don't worry about this one joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to understand, like, you know, you've always talked about, and I know a few people now from your industry of this coming
My
on
industry, no.
time.
I'm,
no, like,
I'm an out-of-work lawyer.
okay. So,
Yeah, I'm an SBI clerk. That's what I... Yeah.
But my parents have to talk, you know, in parties and all. They can't say VJ.
Yeah,
हो गया 50 हो गया साल. He's VJ. What is VJ? वो VJ TV पे वो he points. They're pointing करता है. Point. You have to point properly, otherwise you can't get this job.
I like how there's a whole generation of all of us who love this guy.
I-
and he acts as though he's a nothing. He's
Oh
a
my
nothing.
god,
Yeah.
it's
Can we
it's
just tell you-
insane.
The worst part is models telling you about their rehearsal.
There are people
And
like...
I've attended model rehearsals.
Yeah.
Walking the ramp. I mean, really? You go one way and you come back the
Yeah,
other
but-
way. I mean,
but
do you rehearse this?
Cyrus, do you know...
You just have to walk.
Cyrus,
and
do
then
you
walk back.
Cyrus, do you know IBM pays employees 40% less in market rate with the bait that you'll get to work with Cyrus?
And that's why nobody turns up to the show. But you screwed up, yeah. The marketing point was wrong from the beginning.
but I do want to understand one thing. So when celebrities or like the big names, whatever, they don't turn up for a day or not, what's the repercussion? Is there any...
Only Manisha Koirala we missed completely and Govinda. As in
No,
didn't
but
turn
even
up
if
the
you
whole
come
day.
like a couple of hours late or like, this is your job, right? This is work.
Couple of hours, all of them. Many
Do you
of
know?
them.
But what do you, like, what's the repercussion? Is there any
So
repercussion?
we used to do a show
of
called
it?
Made in India where we were featuring the film, so promoting the film basically.
Yeah.
So we play cricket. We always carried a bat and ball.
Nice.
So you just chill out and then when they come...
What do you do? It's like a government job.
So you can't get mad at them?
You can't tell some big star. I
Can
mean,
get
you can.
mad at their publicists.
But
What's the line of demarcation?
older
Like,
guys,
I can get mad
the
at
younger
you, but
guys-
I can't get mad at you.
The younger
No.
guys were all on time. The younger guys
Because
never
they
did
have
trouble.
something to prove.
No, I think
or they just want to be
yeah,
professional.
they're
No, they just like the
professional.
limelight
PR
more than the
little
older
better.
guys. Yeah.
So with Salman, what we would do is we go to his film set so that he's
There.
maybe. So you have to work around it. Govinda was the only danger because the guy on the phone was saying, "Are, are." That's it. That he's
You'd
left.
rather just know that he's not coming, right? Then you need
No,
to
but
back up.
I think they realize that you need them more than they need you, right? So
No, but
you will
he had a
wait for
late
them.
problem with everyone. Yeah,
But I'm
people were living
thinking
in
maybe
fear.
they need them more than they need
After
the
no,
star. 'Cause
after a
this-
particular level, like MTV would need Amitabh
MTV,
Bachchan
yeah.
way more, or any for
Amitabh
that.
was never late. I can't remember.
What did you say about Manisha Koirala, by the
Yeah.
way?
She didn't. Nobody knew where she was. There was one film.
Nepal.
I don't know. She just didn't turn up. And
She's some
she's lovely.
princess
So
or something in
much.
Nepal.
Liv, she's lovely as a person, but she just didn't come that day.
I
remember
met her
the
recently. I
whole
mean, not
day
met
was
her,
late.
but I was in the same room as her, and I was like, oh my god, if she looks
The
at
same
that
changing
face.
room.
No, I mean,
the-
lovely
okay,
to look
no,
at also, but lovely person. She, when you meet her, she's nice, nice
Yeah, she
person.
is.
But
She's very
she
nice.
just didn't come. What are you going to do?
See, the thing is, when I say changing room, Rishi, I don't imagine it in a sexual way. I just imagine it like just
No,
sort
Shriram,
of.
he
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
has that dirty side to him,
Yeah.
and I don't you dare
Oh,
think
yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
He's
So
a
clean of
beautiful
thought and
man,
mind.
beautiful
Thank
human
you.
being.
Thank
really.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's always, us clean folks who
Yeah.
get the blame
And you
the
you
blemish.
feed the poor like that maid in your house.
Yeah.
So you do your bit.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
Sorry. Anyways,
As you can
okay.
see.
Well played, Ayushi. Topic. Okay, topic.
Cyrus says true. Govinda is extremely superstitious. So we did have one incident where I think I've mentioned this before, where he removed a guy on the set
Because he didn't like his
Because he was
juju?
unlucky?
What?
because he was wearing red or red Panvati Rang hai or something.
Oh my God.
Exact words. And they asked the guy to move or change his shirt or whatever. One of our sport boys.
Yeah, I was just telling somebody this, like, somehow superstition only affects people who are broke, not people who are rich. because the
but he
evil eye never like
still on the
falls
top.
on.
He was still on the top at that point. He was still a very
Oh.
famous actor. The decline came a little later. This is why the decline came. All this didn't help.
Ah.
His strange behavior and all. He's okay, but there were issues. I think Sriraam.
I don't remember what happened. Do you know what happened? How he
I just
fell
think like
from?
he just stopped coming in things. Like that was it.
As his films
He just
didn't work. what
But the
happens is-
90s were massive for
No,
him.
he was
like,
massive, but
he
as
was
his films
everywhere.
didn't work, the same people who were bending over backwards and losing money, all these small issues started piling up. So you got to be careful. Then your PR counts as you go going down, right? So
Then you'll do an MTV
And then
interview.
There you
eventually,
go. Calls me
then
every
like caliber, talent, actual ability, then starts.
No, this is a
getting
discipline
Yeah.
issue, not ability. He was a very talented guy.
But the guy
No.
was kind of a comedian,
There
right?
were,
Wouldn't
Very,
it?
no,
very
but
good.
with
Yeah, it's
Govinda,
really
he
sad.
was so good. Like there were
He was very
actors
skilled.
who would not be willing to be paired with
Yeah,
him
yeah.
because he would get steamrolled.
Super
them
energy
completely.
and very good at comedy,
Yeah,
dancing,
that's right.
everything, all that.
Comedy, like I think those are the movies
Very
of his that I
funny.
remember the most of his are all the ones where he was a little bit of a loony.
Yeah.
No, he plays
Coolie
those kind of-
number one.
He played these eccentric, offbeat
eccentric,
fellows. Yeah.
But you're right. I don't think anyone else could have done the movies that,
That
he
he
has
did.
done. Yeah, for sure.
And the songs. What's
Yeah.
your mobile number?
Come on. Now.
Hey,
Let me give you.
And that,
what is that?
And that's an English song.
What's that? Madhuri Dixit mili raste mein.
Oh, that's right.
Anjane humne se-
Oh, that was that Devang Patel.
Yeah, that was Devang Patel.
Patel's
Devang Patel was
era.
so
I thought that
good.
was Stan.
So
that was-
good.
that
Ayushi,
sounded
of
more like-
all the Gujaratis, this is the one Gujarati
Man.
that you should
No,
know.
no, this
Yeah,
was.
love that. You don't know
I
Devang
thought this was
Patel?
early Tansen. from
Piche
Akbar's
something
Court.
kutta
That-
kata or
it was-
something.
it's
Remember
a-
that?
it's a
spoof
recreation
song
of
Who
early
Let the
Tansen.
Dogs Out?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
is it?
also made
Yeah,
that
that's
Anda
right.
Ka Fanda song, right?
Yeah.
That was Devang
Wow, you
Patel.
really followed Devang Patel.
Listen, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I know
Because
this.
he was big in
I'm
Kenya.
all about Baba
In
Sehgal.
Kerala.
Devang
She grew up in
Patel.
Kenya.
Oh, Kenya.
So he used
Oh,
to
they
tour-
were massive in Kenya.
tour,
Remo
there's a big
Fernandez.
Gujarati community there. So he used to tour all those places.
Dude, like I remember
used to- that's
his
right.
first
Huge.
album. It's called Patel Scope. I bought the cassette and stuff.
Patel Scope.
Yeah, Patel Scope. It was so good, so good. He had a
I mean, scope doesn't sound that
No,
nice.
it doesn't,
Do
it
we have to rap?
yeah.
Would you have to rap?
No, AMAs.
Oh,
Okay, we'll do one topic quickly, Sparsh.
Yeah,
There's no
okay.
time.
So, IndiGo flight. There's a
It's
passenger.
always Indigo.
There's a passenger who asked the air hostess to open the window so he could spit.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
who
Dude,
could-
I saw that
spit
and it was so
gutka out.
annoying. It's like it's just a joke, and he did it in the plane. Now everybody's writing
which is
articles
which is
about
the
it.
larger issue.
I'm like,
News, by the way,
really?
that is
Yeah.
exactly the definition of what counts as news these days.
Wait,
That's
no,
everybody
no,
a joke
I'm so
now.
Not just
annoyed.
that. Actually, not just that. I think above that, now stupid things that happen in a flight has become a beat, right?
Yeah, there's a flight beat.
Yeah.
I got a
And in
bigger.
a news
And
room,
now that's
who's on
going.
the
Yeah,
airline
yeah.
beat?
So
Ayushi,
yeah.
I got to, since you and I fly a lot, you guys may not understand.
Sorry.
But,
I mean, I hang off the back of the plane.
No, but
Cyrus
can you
is-
explain?
Hey,
Can
was it an Indigo
Can you
flight?
explain to me why they want us to put the shutter down all the time? I don't understand that.
Yeah, during
Why does the
takeoff.
shutter have to
and-
be up?
So, you
Like,
know, there's a reason for it.
Give me
You
your
have
yeah,
to know.
yeah.
So it's actually for your eyes to adjust. So in case there was an emergency and suddenly there was a break of light, your eyes would already be adjusted to the light that is outside. So during a day flight,
How will it help me if there's an emergency?
no, so your eyes can, if the cabin lights currently come off, suddenly go off, or that if there's, a crash or something like that, your eyes do
I'm
not
not.
take
If there's a
time to
crash, I'm not
adjust.
worried about whether I can see properly outside.
No,
All you do
100%
if
you're
you-
worried
if
because
you're
you want to
alive.
see what's.
Yeah.
That is the reason why. So at night,
I don't like this.
They
reason.
asked
See,
you-
you're a scientist.
Yeah.
Do you like this reason?
No, I don't like this.
I don't like this reason.
Yeah.
I want.
that's
the,
why on a night flight, when on taxi and takeoff, a taxi and takeoff, if it's a night flight, you have to keep the windows up and they keep the cabin lights dim, so it's dark outside and it's dark inside. And during a day flight, you keep them up, so it's light inside and it's light
It's
outside.
horrible when the sun hits
So
you and you can't put the thing down. They keep coming and saying, "Put it up."
Yeah, but it's so that your eyes are adjusted to the environment outside and nothing can
I
throw you
I
off.
feel if they do that, that they should pay us like
It's a
a certain
safety
amount of
thing.
money.
It's a safety thing.
I just don't buy it.
I don't
get
buy it.
I don't buy it.
Yeah.
We're not with you. You guys,
Yeah.
you owners of planes, you're
Yeah.
different. But you know,
I think it's one of those reasons Ayushi thought of herself and it made like decent amount of sense.
I'm
You do-
so glad that you think that's a level of compliment. Wow, that is a
What?
true compliment.
I'm not
Yeah, I do
flying-
mean that as a compliment.
I am not flying Ayushi Air.
Yeah,
I've
not at
decided
all,
I'm
not at
not
all.
flying because
Not
I
at
think
all,
there's an
yeah.
attitude
Guys,
problem.
on my flights, you can open any window you want. You can spit anywhere.
Definitely not flying Ayushi Air. That's really, I mean, like what? Open the window.
All I want to do
Ayushi
is be on Ayushi's flight.
Ayushi has like an Uber.
on
Service for
Ayushi,
friends.
on Ayushi Air, the pilots get fired just randomly anytime.
Mid-flight,
Just,
mid-flight. I'm like
yeah.
parachute yourself
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
With the books.
No, with like
What
batata
happened?
vada and
That's a
wafer.
That's a
and
compensation
Yeah,
package.
the whole thing that I take offense to in this whole show is that he is making fun of my office snacks. He
It's
does
so-
not have office.
Do you know what?
Oh my God, let's talk about that, shall we?
Wow.
I love it.
That's mean.
What a moment.
That's great.
I mean, he gave up his
Perfect.
job in
Show.
Gurgaon to spend
That
time
was
with you
so
here.
Brilliant,
good.
brilliant.
You're hurting my client.
I love that. Oh God. that's so
Okay.
nice.
In the words of Pepsi Cola, tera number
I was
aayega.
such
Thank you.
I was so excited about that snack, and I sent it like, oh, look at my office.
Yeah, don't yuck someone's yum.
But it's a bit cheap. I would
Okay.
expect more if you make me work
You know,
on
fine.
Saturday.
Let me actually find this picture of what was in the snack.
It's
because
just
you've been
bloody.
maligning
Oh,
it.
Yeah. Okay.
But the road,
Ayushi's
there's nothing
stories
cheaper.
have the best food. All right.
Really?
Which
I don't
is
know
what?
you guys are talking about.
And now you look at that photo, Niv, and then let's compare. Okay, in the meantime, let's get to the
They
AMAs.
reserve some
Okay,
of those
Cyrus,
snacks, by the way, for the
what's
next
wrong
Saturday.
with this?
Look at that.
It's not bad, but it's a
Sure.
little DM.
But it's like
I
for a
wanna see.
Saturday.
Yes! Yes!
I
In
mean,
the sense, like it was a Saturday.
If I
Show,
was
show to
working
the,
for you,
show to
I'd
the
be
people.
like,
Niv, show to the
something
people.
else.
This looks good.
Niv, show
I
to the people.
understand what
It's
the
just
problem
to-
is.
I should
It's
show it to
how
the
much you
people.
want snacks.
symbolically,
Cheer you up that
symbolic,
you're working
symbolic
hard on a
gesture, yeah.
Saturday.
But
Exactly.
I would.
Here, okay.
It's
fine.
a snack. How else do
Me
snacks
personally-
look? What are you looking for? Eggs Benedict?
You're telling me, Niv,
Yeah,
on
yes,
a
yes,
Saturday,
now, talk to me, yes. Would I- how about pizza? No,
on
don't
a,
spend
on a,
the
yeah,
money. Give me a
pizza's
pizza.
always great. On
Y'all
a
have
Saturday,
Amin confused with
on
Ambani or
three
something
chips.
because
yeah,
that's not
three
what
wafers,
it's
yeah.
called.
On a Saturday afternoon, that's the context that's missing.
Ayushi Airway is obviously a budget airline. मैं नहीं जाएगा.
Yeah.
मैं नहीं जाएगा.
मैं
It
आपको
is-
लूंगी भी
It
नहीं.
is it is basically an ST bus with pretend
They
wings.
charge you for the window, Baba.
Yeah, yeah.
The shutter $20, shutter up $40.
No,
What the
they
hell?
charge you for the oxygen every intake of it.
No, you have to bring your own.
There you go. That's
Bring
all.
your own.
As per flight policy across India. That's not.
Okay, let's go to the AMAs. I always get stressed out when Sparsh waves. Like, it's just sort of like, that's an airline.
He's done
right
with
there.
this episode. He wants
Yeah,
to
yeah.
wrap up.
Okay, Gaurav Katara, that's the GK brackets, AMA. Hey, good morning, Cyrus. It's been inspiring to see you maintain a decent body shape. What was your process of cutting from that bulk stage, like workout and diet? I think it's been asked a fair bit before.
I got
right?
freaking sugar issues, so I lost weight, which I didn't want to lose. I mean, I want to lose a little, but not too much.
So you got diabetes and then
Yeah.
you were forced to work out.
Yeah.
That's the secret, guys. If you want to get
also
ripped,
during
get
the
diabetes.
also there was no place to stay, so I stayed in the gym because it was during pandemic. You know, there was
Oh.
housing.
No,
issue.
but you were ripped before the pandemic as well.
You
So
spend a lot
it's-
of time with me, is it?
Yeah, of course.
One sauna in Jaipur and this guy goes on and on. Hey, what is it with guys and massages together, man? Have you seen that? Have you seen like a massage room with four,
Look
five
at them
guys
looking
together?
into each other's
I've
eyes.
never done that. Have you done that?
I hate massages. I laugh a lot if you touch me. I just get tickled. So you can't massage me.
No,
like
but
a
you can
child.
ask them for a rough massage.
They don't do a rough massage.
I have had the
rough
tickly-
massage. I mean, they punch you and all.
I've had
For
the
that,
tick-
you have to go to a right wing party and say, you know, I don't like your policies. It's different. And then take your clothes off. Yeah.
I have had the tickly massage in Kerala.
Yeah,
like
so
the Ayurveda. It's just very
Are
bad.
you all finicky to touch?
What is
Like
a tickly
strangers
massage?
touch?
In the sense that
They
they
just-
oil you up so much,
they-
then there's no like the.
Doesn't it hurt?
No,
Like,
it's a very.
Is that because
what's
you
the
guys
word?
have women massage?
No, that is
Give me
better.
No, it was a dude massaging. That was fine.
Mine was transgender. I always ask for something in the middle. I
fair
feel more
enough.
comfortable.
Fair
Me,
enough.
myself,
I'm leaving the show.
Fair
practicing
enough.
a
This is the part where we
alternate
disappear.
gender.
Okay. Okay, next question from
Oh, wait,
Abhi.
There's this one, no? Yeah, Abhi, even I was going for that one.
Okay, we are stirring up the hornet's nest. Abhi, yes. AMA, if Cyrus says has firing which two panelists will be laid off?
No,
Which
Amit
two
just gave me a firing
panelists
about all that, so I
will be
can't say
laid off?
anything.
Oh, come on,
I can't
Cyrus, come
discuss
on.
the panelists
Don't
in
do
bad
that.
light.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I got
Come on.
fired myself.
Play along.
Which is a good thing.
Play along. Play along. Which two panelists?
Oh, why should I fire the panelists? I'm very grateful for them. I'll fire myself.
Come on.
I'll take one for the team. I'll fire myself twice.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now and now.
I know it's difficult for you because you don't like confrontation. I'll volunteer to be the
No, I
first
can't because
person
the one
to
or two
get
who
fired.
may be upset, and I don't want to upset them more. For sure.
And he's giving it away.
Okay, then
Damn
it's
it,
got then
damn
it's
it.
got to be Shri and I'm gonna fire girls. How can I fire girls? What kind of idiot fires girls? You're dying. God says, "What? I'm frustrated. God,
Yeah.
you know what? You fired girls. What do you expect?"
You don't have to fire the
One
girls. The
second.
girls leave.
Yeah, that's true. But that's God telling me, "Don't worry, beta." They would have left anyway.
Yes, Ayush.
I would like to address this Aditya Sharda's question. Views on next cricket World Cup without Pant. Niv and Ayushi Pant is a cricketer not to be confused with closing an eye.
Okay, Aditya. Oh my gosh.
Take it off.
We're not. We're
I
not
wanted to
disappearing
bring the
now.
question
But the
up to knowledge
question, but the
test.
question is still valid.
He
Ayushi,
has
you
a
go
long
first.
recovery.
Yeah.
I think he has a while before.
Plus his
Pant?
Yeah, he has a
the
long-
amount of replace.
24. Dincha Padiwala, his surgeon, Manik, Malabar Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, also houses all over India now. He's super
He's doing my brother's surgery also.
Oh
now.
wow, show
What?
off. Now makes Sri feel bad, no?
What? No,
Because he
what
can't pay his
surgery?
maid.
What surgery?
Oh, sorry, help. Yeah.
What surgery is your brother had?
Brother's an athlete.
ACL.
Huh? Really?
Yeah,
ACL?
yeah.
How did
he
he
played the
play?
World Cup hockey? Lost to New Zealand in the quarters.
He played football, like casually playing football. Oh yeah, that's
No, shadow football. Malabar Hill, you don't even have a football. You just kick your leg up. Yeah.
That you forgot. But no, 20. You
24.
think 24?
He's a wicketkeeper. He's squatting 90 overs a day in a test match. That's for what? 90,
Either
540
come on, yeah.
squats.
Cricket and
So the
wicketkeeper
knee-
is the least
The knee,
like
the
sort
knees
of,
under
yeah.
stress.
He does have to
Yeah.
jump
but
around.
He can
dives-
run a tunga
he
up and
dives
still
for
he'll
it.
be.
He has to be fully, completely dexterous.
No, having
again,
said
you know?
that-
That's what I'm saying. How do you think 24 is going to...
No, but the
I'm
question.
thinking early as 24. I don't see 23.
We are not writing
At
it.
all,
We
at
are not.
all.
He may
We are
get
not
the
writing off
play
his
as a batsman.
career. But in view of the World Cup, who do you see replacing him?
Kishan. KL Rahul has now struggled to hold his place in the team. But what do
Just
you
because he got married. Okay.
That's one of the reasons.
That's what happens when you get married at the
Al-
height of your
also
career.
Sunil
You
Shetty.
become
Yeah, it's a-
redundant.
Sunil Shetty may have to call up the BCCI
Right.
and use his power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and about
mean-
time, I
Anna.
think.
Yeah.
Although I'm a big KL Rahul fan, but now what do you do with this? Just too many riches.
Recently,
No.
he's not. He's
Nope.
been making it hard to be his
You know, this kid got double century. I mean, let's just, come on.
Yeah.
Got to count for something. And we have Prithvi Shaw, we have Sarfaraz Khan with runs all day in Ranji and in T20
but the
and
problem
in
is, Cyrus, you said it
T50.
last time, the bench is too deep. They don't
It's
know
too
who to
deep.
put on the team.
Yeah.
And the kids are going to get knocked
No,
off
but they
again
don't know
because
who
they're
to
gonna give
put on the
seniors-
team.
They're going to give the seniors a last
That's
time at the
fair,
World Cup.
but I think
So that's the two big
That's
guns.
okay.
No.
But what happens to the rest? There's still too many players
No.
for 6 spots.
I feel that's
With
why.
Hardik Pandya
You know
at
what?
6.
You know what, Sai? That's
Hardik
why you
needs to be there,
respect.
though. I-
That's why
I
you
think
respect the Australian.
Jadeja, Akshar Patel at 7. So you've got 5 batting spots, which
Yeah.
includes a wicketkeeper. Take that.
And
shit.
includes
No.
your Rohit and
That's
Virat
the.
already.
I'll tell
Let's
you.
say in a year
So
from
you
now,
only
they
left-
do-
No,
they-
no,
they
no,
only
no,
play
no,
red
no,
ball.
no, no. Let's address the problem. This is why I feel like Australian cricket you respect because they were ruthless.
They're
When,
ruthless.
when,
They still
when,
are.
yeah, and they still are, right? When
Steve-
they
Steve
didn't, they
won't
didn't,
play
they didn't let
T20
like
now.
Steve Waugh take his like swan
Yeah.
song and stuff. No, you're off.
No.
The greatest fucking captain in their history ever, Steve Waugh.
I
That's
won't go
one.
that far, but you're one of
Okay,
the better
okay,
captains.
and then after that,
Greatest freaking-
I feel come on, he was the greatest
So what,
captain.
you think they've given this to Rohit Sharma?
I feel
because
there's
this is
too
supposed
much.
to be
Niv,
his
will you
honor?
say
all the sort of-
something?
No.
all the sort of all the sentiment basically
we
Niv,
gotta wrap
the issue is that would you have sentimentality in place or be ruthless when it comes
When you talk
to
about the
like,
Indian cricket team.
Like they say in Hindi, मुझे घंटा फर्क पड़ता है ये सब.
Super, what a way to end.
very beautiful
Good end.
beautiful
Good end.
beautiful beautiful
What?
Do we
last
have-
AMA
Last
fun.
AMA.
Oh, last
Whichever
AMA, and
one
then
you want.
we have
Okay.
to promote things. So
Niv,
Oh,
you pick a name.
yeah. We
have a guest waiting.
We've all picked one. You
Yeah.
pick one.
Okay
I say go with cricket again, Niv.
okay
no.
okay Binibo, that's an interesting name. What does
Is it a
Cyrus
restaurant? Yeah.
Bonobo is a restaurant
Bonobo
Actually, I
is a
want to
chimp.
ask Cyrus this one. Okay.
Chimpanzee, you moron.
One second. You got Bonobo confused with Binibo. That's so sweet.
and then he
Bonobo's a
corrected
chimp.
no he corrected me
It's
saying
also-
it's a chimp
it's a bar.
that's the
They
thing
called it Bonobo after
Yeah.
the midget chimps.
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, they're not the midget chimps.
They're
They're
the
the
shorter,
chimps that
smaller
have a
chimps.
lot of intercourse.
They're the ones who have sex all the time.
Yeah.
You really know your chimps. And they're less cannibalistic and aggressive than
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
chimps.
They have a lot of
The
social,
other chimps I don't trust.
They have proper
See-
social hierarchy.
see,
they
when
have
you-
permanent mates,
Lots of
all
sex.
that.
when you
Yeah,
look at when you look at a bonobo
That's their
right?
way of fighting also, by the way. Yeah? They just have more sex.
And they do like they've shown studies where they
Which
are
is what
actually
India-
having sex for
India
pleasure.
may have done.
They're having it for pleasure.
Yeah.
reminds me of my relationship
Oh, me?
Sorry. What does Cyrus think
Our
about
sexual
way of,
writing?
way of
Remain a
fighting, way of
remain a
fighting,
mystery
way
to
of fighting. Yeah.
ourselves.
Nev has a question for
Okay,
Cyrus.
what does
Shavik Bagchi
Yeah.
says
What?
every
Wait,
social
let's finish
media.
his. No, then we'll go to Shauvik's. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to ask Binny Bo's question?
Oh, it's a long one. Just read it out. What does Cyrus think about writing another non-fiction book about some history related? As Cyrus seems to be a history. And by the way, I have all your 4 books on my bedside table.
Oh, that's not
Now
a
he
good
wants
bedside
me to
table.
put the money together and send it to him.
No, his books are holding up. Your books
Yeah,
are holding
something
up
like
his
that, yeah.
bedside table, so he needs another one to make it even.
Or the help is under the books.
Low
you know.
blow. Low blow. I mean, having read excerpts of one of them, I would agree, but it's a low blow. We say that privately to each other, Ayushi.
Excerpts is the book. What do you don't understand?
Short thoughts.
And you know what's the weird thing?
And I don't even complete them.
The forward
Hello,
is...
I'm here. And that's
For all the abuse that he gives, the forward is by one, Kunal Vijayakar.
No, I wrote it for him. He has no patience.
No, the voice was different in
I
the
think, Niv,
writing.
you
It
have
was very
another
sonorous.
question as well.
No more questions.
Sriraam, bye.
We have promotions though. I'm releasing a video this week.
Whoa! And Niv is talking
And-
Hindi, yeah.
Well, yeah, somebody said fake accent somewhere here on this live comment.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say my video is called Fake Accents.
Yes.
Well, you're on the right
Yes.
podcast.
Or
This is the most
Hindi
fake
mein
thing
comedy.
ever. So you're safe
One
here.
second.
So
Your-
happy.
You have a proper, like, as in your comedy is out, right? Not IVM.
Yeah, I haven't put
No,
it
this
out
is
yet.
her
I'm putting it
separate.
out
This is
this
her.
week though.
This is
2016.
her as the industry Niv.
Yes.
And then we have a show in Vikhroli today, so.
Nice.
That
oh,
killed
the
it. That
social,
killed it for me.
anti-social one.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
had me till the show in
And then you
Vikhroli.
said
Now I'm
Vikhroli,
thinking,
and
really?
that's like,
The Gurus
Look,
family is going to be there and, like, new
Look,
employee.
Vikhroli
Let us
also
speak.
needs entertainment, all right?
Yeah, of
Let's
course.
not act like
Vikhroli is actually underrated. It
Yeah.
has great forest cover.
All the greats have come out of Vikhroli. The
Yeah,
great
it has-
comedians. Johnny Lever himself, for example, he says Vikhroli
The
is...
true
Yeah,
traits,
Vikhroli
the
as a
actual
neighbor-
true- You know,
Yeah.
his kids are also very funny.
Yeah.
so funny,
My
so
kids,
cool,
yeah.
so good looking.
My kids with
Man.
Johnny. My kids with
So
Johnny are
cute.
really funny.
That would be hilarious. if
As
you
a bonobo, speaking as a bonobo, sex happens, boom, boom. You don't know.
Which one of you carried it, though? That's what I want to know.
Bonobo?
No, the child, your love child,
I
with Johnny
carried-
Lever.
Oh, wow. Look at the guy next to me. Okay? Cut
I
to
was
our
a surrogate.
faces.
I was a surrogate for both of it. Okay, yeah. So that brings us to the end of the show. Anything else
You're
to
doing a
plug?
formal ending, just like MTV.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys.
You know, like when
Why are you
I think
mocking?
you need
Rishi,
to
pull out the plug, yaar.
likes.
No, huh?
Why are you
What is
biting
it?
the
Please.
hand that
Scream.
feeds you?
Okay.
Subscribe.
that
Please
wipes
like,
my
share.
forehead.
Please like the stream. Like the stream.
Even I said scream.
Share,
What is scream?
That's the
What,
screen he was
7
talking
years?
about.
7 years.
share, and
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Can
all
we
of
discuss
that.
what we're doing in the evening? No.
All
All right.
What are we doing in
and
the evening?
I can't say.
yeah.
I'm not
Oh shit, we forgot to invite Ayushi. Oh no.
And I've got great news for everybody. Yes, it is the end of the show. People are clapping and cheering because now it's over. The pain, the angst, the suffering, the strife. But remember, it's very simple. Like and subscribe. Everybody says the same thing. We have to repeat it as well because there's a whole... we have to follow this process. It's not in my hands, honestly. I don't want to do this sometimes, but we have to follow it. So please like and subscribe. And yeah, you can leave your comments. And please spell correctly because it's very irritating when you spell color with a K, for God's sake. Or Coca-Cola with a P. I mean, oh, that's Pepsi. Sorry.